EastEnders teases new twist in George Knight heritage story. EastEnders has hinted that George Knight still doesn't know the full extent of his heritage. This week has seen George's parents, Eddie and Gloria Knight, arrive in Walford to tell him the truth about how they'd adopted him as a child. The Knights confessed to their son that they'd essentially bought him through a process known as baby farming, where children were illegally sold to couples. He has subsequently found out that his biological parents may not have been Jamaican as the Knights had told him, but rather African migrants who'd had to give him up. The soap hinted that George still may not have a full view of the facts during Thursday's January 4th episode after a disastrous dinner party where his father Eddie insulted both Gina and Cindy. Eddie had been telling a story about a neighbor getting mugged, but needlessly mentioned the culprits being black. Once Gina called him out on his microaggression, Eddie turned nasty with his granddaughter Gina and former daughter-in-law Cindy. Gloria tried to smooth things over with her son, confessing George was right about his parents being from Africa. She claimed she'd been trying to protect him by misleading him all these years. She told George she'd met his birth father, an engineering student, only once, but that he'd disappeared sometime later. "This is why we didn't tell you, to stop you feeling like you were abandoned and not loved," Gloria told her son, then begged, "Don't hate me, Georgie, please. I couldn't bear that." The two made up, but as they were leaving the pub, Gloria assured Eddie that she'd only told George what they'd agreed. When Gloria asked whether they should be totally honest with their son, Eddie insisted, "He knows all he needs to know for now. The rest can wait." "What else are the Knights hiding?"